everybody, welcome back. This is Miss Faye, and this is my world. Today's topic is how to spot that evil narcissist early. How to spot that evil narcissist early. Before we get started, I'd like to say welcome. Welcome to the channel. Welcome to all the new viewers, the new subscribers, and welcome to you who have been with me from the beginning. I really appreciate you. Now, to get us started, I did pull a short video. Let's watch this video, and then we're going to dig right into this topic. How to spot that evil narcissist early. Here we go.
If you've ever been in a relationship with a narcissist, no matter how confusing that relationship was to you, there was always one thing that was always a constant. One thing that no matter what the circumstances were, you could always count on that narcissist to do. You have any idea what that one thing was, guys? It was to be transactional. When you are dealing with a narcissist, there is no such thing as unconditional love. Narcissists absolutely do not believe in giving unless they are getting something in return. And you know what's even more jacked? They are going to minimize everything you do for them, every favor, every gift, every act of kindness. And they are going to exaggerate and inflate and maximize every single thing they've ever done for you, y'all. And don't even get me started on the complexity of a narcissist memory. The moment you get into an argument with a narcissist, you tell them no, you bring accountability before them, they are going to immediately forget all the good things you've ever done for them. And they may even say something like, I didn't ask you to do that for me. You did that on your own. I never asked you for that. If they can even remember what you did to start with. But they will remember and bring forth every mistake you've ever made. Make no mistake, y'all. Everything a narcissist does is transactional. You are going to pay dearly for every crumb of love that you get from them. Real talk.
Okay, to start us off, for all you that are new to the channel, what is a narcissist? All right, you know I'm a spiritual healer, so whatever I tell you is going to come from a spiritual perspective. The narcissist is an evil being. The narcissist has accepted this demonic energy, and the demonic energy is controlling the narcissist. Now, narcissists are created. As a matter of fact, research says that the psychopath is born, all right? Probably bringing, karma into this life. The psychopath, he's born. The sociopath and the narcissist are created from trauma. Trauma at an early age creates a sociopath and a narcissist. So you see how close the narcissist is to the psychopath? Very close, which means that the behaviors are very similar. Okay? Now, how to spot them? Narcissists, when you meet them, number one, they're going to love bomb you. Because during the love bombing stage, it's what you've always wanted. Somebody to shower you with gifts and love. It's a facade, though. It's not real love. But that's what you think it is. That's how you feel it is, because that's what the love bombing is. It's a trap to capture you, ladies. So if you meet a man and all of a sudden he's coming with all these gifts, or he's wanting to take you on trips, or he wants to do all these fabulous things for you, watch out. Sounds like a narcissist. And remember, the narcissist can only give you what they have. All right. And many of the narcissists, what they are showering you with is supply that they have gotten from other supply to shower you with. Because narcissists, I tell you, they don't get any blessings. So the blessings that they have, they've stolen it from supply, from other people. And they'll bring it to you like it's coming from them. And it's not from them. It's something that they've stolen from their last supply. For instance, the narcissist may drive up in a big fancy car. Okay, you think it's the narcissist, but you don't realize that the last supply's name is on the car, or the last supply had the cosign for the car. Things like that. That's the narcissist. Narcissists don't have that much because the universe hasn't blessed them, but they steal it from supply. And they'll come to you looking like they're all put together. You know, the last supply has dressed them, has clothed them, has loved them, and they are standing up strong when they come to you. And you think they're all together. It's a facade because they'll suck you for all of your supply and take it to the next supply. And they do this after they have drained the last supply, or because the supply has caught on to who they really are. And the supply is ready to get rid of them, to get away from them, all right, or calling them out on the things that they do. Then they're ready for new supply. Now, the narcissists, you know, they have little supply everywhere. You know, we call them like the little flying monkeys. They have a lot of people that they can go to for supply all the time. But if they have their sights on you, if they love bomb you, they're looking for you to be the main supply. And what's the main supply? The main supply is a person that is stable. A main supply is an independent person. A person most likely has their own home, has their own car, can take care of their own business. That is primo supply for the narcissist. And a lot of older women, you know, whether you came through a divorce or whether you just worked all your life, you're retired, but you are living alone, you are a target for the narcissist. Be careful. They'll come sliding in there and, you know, they'll look good because they want to capture you. And if they don't have much, whatever they have, they would try to shower you with it. And most times they would steal it from the last supply to give to you. Money, gifts, whatever. Because when you get involved with them, then you realize they don't have anything. They came to suck it out of you. And these narcissists have the nerve, they have a grandiose sense of self-importance. I know when I was with the narcissist, which was my last involvement, you know, when I met him, he had all of these grandiose ideas of what he planned to do in the future and everything. He knew exactly the things to say to make a woman feel like he was progressive. He was ambitious. None of that was true. That was all a part of the love bombing. He would take me out to places that he's planning to buy and all this kind of stuff. This dude didn't have a penny to buy anything. He was looking for my credit to help him get these things. And, you know, he did sucker me in about a second car that he wanted. I did co-sign for him before I woke up. That could have been a dangerous deal, you know. I didn't pay the bill. He did pay for it every month. I just made sure that the bill was paid. But ladies, don't do that. That's a bad thing. This is what a narcissist will do because they feel like they deserve these things, but they don't have it within themselves to get it for themselves. You see, because they have accepted this demonic energy, they are unable to manifest anything for themselves. Anything. Without your supply, they will wither away and die. Ladies, so just be very careful when you meet a man who comes to you and he's act like he's got everything, and then you find out he has nothing. He's looking to you to gain the things that he desires. Now, narcissists have an unrealistic sense of their superiority and believe they are unique and special. When I was with the narcissist, you know, he tried that on me, but I want you to prove it. You just can't tell me anything and you can't prove it. I remember I would have things that needed to be repaired, and I would give it to him. You know, he the man. You know, give it to him to repair it. He couldn't do it. He would get angry and just sit there and look at it because he wanted me to come there and fix it so that he could talk ahead of me. For instance, you know people like that. What they'll do is pretend that they know something they don't know. And there's a lot of things they don't know because they're lazy. They don't do the research. They don't want to know. They live off of other people. So what he would do is I'd give him an issue to work out, and he would not even budge on it until I sit down and started doing it. And then he would try to talk ahead of me and say, oh, yeah, I was, that's what I wanted you to do. Yeah, that's what I want. Things like that. And he had no idea how to do any of that. That's a narcissist. That's a narcissist. Always pretending to be something that they're not. They are empty inside other than that demonic energy, whose mission is only to destroy you. Okay? They may exaggerate their achievements and talents and expect to be recognized as superior without commensurate achievements. Yeah, I remember the narcissist that I was with, he talked about his high school days. You see, that's where his growth stopped, at high school, where he claimed that he was on top in the athletic world in his high school days, and how he was in special clubs and all that. When you meet people and they talk about their accomplishments, and they talk about when they were in high school, what happened after high school? Nothing. That was it. That's where your growth stopped. So listen to these people when they're talking to you. You see, when they bring up their achievements, see where their achievements happened in their life. Where did it happen? Did it happen in elementary school? Is that when your growth stopped? Right there? All right. Listen when you meet these people, and don't be so mesmerized because this man is talking to you that you're not hearing anything. And especially if he's love bombing you and telling you how beautiful you are and taking you shopping and buying you bags and all that kind of stuff, and you're not listening at all. Because a lot of women, they don't care what he's saying as long as they are getting what they want. But remember, he's not giving you anything that he doesn't plan to get back double, maybe triple from you. Okay? And he wouldn't put in the time unless he felt like he was going to be able to get his reward out of you. And they also have a sense of entitlement. Narcissists have an unreasonable expectation of favorable treatment and automatic compliance with their wishes. They expect for you to comply with whatever they ask you to do. They believe they deserve special treatment and are baffled or angry when they don't receive it. Isn't that something? They believe they are superior. And I've seen some narcissists have treated their families, and especially their wives. They have their wives running around like a little slave while they just sit on the couch somewhere and waiting for her to, ring them up for dinner or whatever, when everything is prepared, then they will come. That's the point. They don't pitch in. They don't clean up. They don't do anything like that. That is the wife's job. And plus, they look for the wife to go out and work on top of that. Okay? No. They feel like they are entitled to that kind of treatment. But they don't give their spouses that treatment at all. After the love bombing stage, that's it. That's all your good treatment. Because after that, when they feel like they've got you on the hook, that's when everything changes. That's when all of a sudden you're walking on eggshells because you don't want to upset them. And they let you know, you cross the boundary if you crunch on one of those eggshells. So they criticizing you all the time about every little thing. And that's when the chaos begins. They have a lack of empathy. Narcissists often exhibit a profound lack of empathy, viewing others as mere pawns in their game of self gratification. That's why a lot of narcissists abuse their own kids sexually, emotionally, and physically because they're just pawns for their own gratification. They don't really love or care for anybody, their families included. It's the demonic energy inside of them that makes them do these things. Okay? And they are hypersensitive to criticism. You know, these people have the nerve to constantly criticize you, but they can't take criticism. They have very thin skins. Narcissists may have a heightened sensitivity to criticism or rejection, which can trigger intense feelings of shame, humiliation, and or insecurity. You see, people. So when they flare up or whatever they do, don't be intimidated. Move away from them. These people are really weak, but they're like vultures. They're only consuming you, your energy, your resources, whatever else that you have to offer. They want it all for themselves because they are unable to create a life for themselves because of that demonic energy. They can't manifest anything, but they steal it from others. You see, the narcissist has to have a main supply because that's the way that the narcissist survives. You see, they got to have a place to live, and because they don't have many resources, they want to tack on to somebody who is more stable. But they're not saying that they're going to stay there. Some stay and some don't. But during that time, even if they stay with the supply, they're still cheating with everybody else because they're demonic. They don't care anything about anybody, and it doesn't matter whether they claim to be a spiritual or religious or whatever in that vein. The narcissist is an evil being, and he will do it anyway. He will do all of it. He will abuse his children. He will be sexual because that's the demonic energy, you see, but it's perverted. That's what makes him want to touch children. That's what makes him want to sleep with men and things like that. It's the energy inside of these people. Okay, but it's energy that they have embraced, thinking it gives them some sort of power, but it doesn't. It's deceptive. Okay, it doesn't give them power. Actually, that energy is destroying them, but they can't see it because the energy is taking over. Now, the narcissist is also an envious person. Narcissists often envy other people who have things they feel they deserve, including wealth, power, or status. Now, this is the funny thing. The narcissist will cling to a new supply who is all of this, who has wealth, power, and status, and try to destroy that person because they are envious of that person. They feel like they deserve to have all of that. Why don't I have all of that? Because you are being guided by an evil spirit. That's why I don't have anything. But they can't see it at all. But they will destroy you in the process if you allow it. Now, the narcissist requires excessive praise and attention. You know these people that always have to be on stage all the time, even during family gatherings or whatever, they got to be on stage. They got to be the spotlight. They want the spotlight on them at all times. That's a narcissist. That's a narcissist. And even from their family and friends and wherever they go, they believe that the spotlight should be on them. Now, this is the malignant narcissist that's just out there. He's overt. Now, there's another narcissist even more dangerous than this narcissist, and that's the covert narcissist. The covert narcissist is in the shadows, and I was involved with a covert narcissist. Covert narcissists are harder to spot because they present themselves as victims. They're victims, you know. Their last relationship, they were just hurt, you know. She did so many terrible things to me, you know, things like that. That's the way they come to you. Although they will love bomb you in the same frame, but they come to you as victims. And then they slide in with the other behaviors of trying to control you, trying to see what you have, trying to see how they can weasel themselves into your life. That's the covert narcissist. Where the other narcissist, the one that's overt, he's just going to love bomb you and take control of you like you are his. But during this time, the way that he just gets you in his web, he makes you feel like he's your protector. You ain't got to worry about a thing because I'm going to protect you. When really he's put you in a box. He's put you in a cage that you will find it very difficult to escape from. Okay? Projecting blame onto others. Narcissists refuse to change their behavior no matter how much chaos it creates in their life and blame others for their behavior. Yeah, narcissists are never going to be accountable. They're never going to truly apologize to you. And that, you know, I say that and I smile a little bit because my last involvement, which was with the narcissist, he did come and tell me he's trying to show me that he's changed. This was one of the time he's hoovering and trying to get me back. And he tells me that he went around and apologized to all the women that he hurt, which I know was a blatant lie. But then I said, well, you never apologized to me. So I just wanted to see what he's going to do. So he pulled himself together and came up with this half-ass apology just off the top of his head, which was not sincere at all, but I just wanted to see how far he would go with it. Narcissists never believe they're wrong. They're entitled to do whatever they want to do to you. So don't look for an apology because you're never going to get a sincere apology from a narcissist. You're in the wrong. You know, he would blame me for things that happened that he did. He said he never did it. See, what they do that because they try to make you feel like you're a little bit crazy. You don't remember things correctly. And they will be blatantly telling you that these things didn't happen when you know they did. You were there. But then you start questioning yourself and say, well, maybe I didn't see that, or maybe he didn't say that. No. You said you did it. You saw it. He said it. But that he's gaslighting you. You see, narcissists have all kinds of tricks. But people during the love bombing stage, and especially if once you have sex with them, I think the narcissist definitely has a hypnotic power that kind of hypnotizes you. Because once I got away from the narcissist and I felt that release, and that was only through my spiritual practice, I felt that release from that energy, I felt that the spell was broken. It was almost like you're under a spell with these people because in hindsight, you see yourself doing things for the narcissist that you would never do. You would never think about doing. But because you're with the narcissist, you know, you want to please the narcissist. You don't want the narcissist to be angry. You want things to be happy. But what the narcissist does during this hypnotic stage, he'll do some kind things for you to make you smile. But then he'll flip right around and do a lot of dirty things to you to make you cry. That's what he does. And what you will do is do everything you can to get out of that terrible stage so that you can smile again with the narcissist. You see, that's hypnotic. That's a spell. Because under the spell, you don't feel like you have the strength to walk away. You don't have the strength to say no to the narcissist. He's got you under his control, and it's a demonic energy. You see, his purpose is to suck you dry of everything that you have. And I've seen it happen. I have seen it happen. But the narcissist, he still ends up with nothing. But he's destroyed you. You understand? People, I hope that you understand the message today. And I really hope that it helps someone to spot a narcissist early. And then you won't have to go through all of this. Okay? They are everywhere. And they are looking for people who have resources. The narcissist needs supply. So you single ladies who have a nice job, you have a nice home, you have a nice car, be careful of the men that approach you. Because some of these men will pretend that they have what you have, and they have nothing. They've only stole it from the last supply. And they will love bomb you with that energy until they have you. And then by that time, you're hypnotized, and you don't see that they really came with nothing. And they are living off of you. I hope that you understand, and I really hope that it helps. Now, those of you who may have a question that you'd like for me to answer, my email address is in the description. And if you're looking for today's affirmation, the link is also in the description. I want to thank you so much for supporting this channel. Thank you for your comments and your letters, and a very special thank you to those that leave a donation. I really appreciate all of you. I wish you all the very best. And I really hope to see you next time.